If you're not getting knocked down, then you're not trying.
It's what you do with your mistakes that diminish your credibility.
Lost over $100 million and I went bankrupt. And I love to tell people what I've learned and what I've experienced.
So you're angling from pain, setbacks, failures to what you want.
But if I told him that he would be rejected 200 times before he had the best-selling book of all times.
Know your what, personally, experientially, giving and receiving. Know your what, and don't be afraid of changing your mind. That's okay. That means you're growing, accelerating, and learning. That means that pain or struggle or mistakes have happened and you learn something. And when we learn something, all the pain goes away. Don't be afraid of telling someone, I want to be a doctor, no, a lawyer. Whatever it is, day by day, you will be expanding and growing. See, the idea of knowing your what are three laws. The law of gravity says I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at the right place at the perfect time. I'm now going to utilize the law of Goya, G-O-Y-A, getting off my ass, right? Shit does not happen like in The Secret. I'm in the movie Beyond the Secret. And believe me, it doesn't happen by dreaming about your Ferrari. That's the first step. That'll make it a possibility. Inspiration will make it a probability, but you gotta have discipline, strategy, awareness, and action to make it a reality. So get off your ass and make it happen. Angle to what you want, knowing that pain is an indicator you got a better place to be, so you're angling from pain, setbacks, failures to what you want. You're not getting discouraged. You're getting excited. I have a challenge to get to a better place.
My favorite book, I was blessed to do a book with Jack Canfield, Chicken Soup for the Soul, $500 million. He was rejected 200 times by publishers, said it was a stupid idea. 200. But if I told him that he would be rejected 200 times before he had the best-selling book of all times and $500 million sold in a whole brand that lasts for legacy of a lifetimes of people, how happy would he have been when he got to 150? Right. And so to me, to teach people, you need skills, integration of skills, knowledge, and desire, maintenance of desire. You need a direct path to what you want, but you need to stay on course every day. It's every single day. The only thing that stops you from being successful in business, for example, is you run out of money. You go out of business. How many businesses do we know that have evolved? I'm sure your business has evolved from where you started. Sure. Right? I know Google did, Facebook did, right? They all were not set out to be, but they all had a direct path to what they wanted to do, and they stayed in business every day.
If you're not getting knocked down, then you're not trying. You're not trying. So you literally just have to understand that people tell me all the time, I'm stuck, right? I'm stuck. I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, that means you're trying. What do you mean? Well, if I put you in that room and I locked the door, but you were watching Netflix, you would not feel stuck. But the minute you try to get out and I put a bolt and change on that door and you're trying to get out, you would feel what? Stuck in the room. So it's a good thing that you're getting knocked down. The thing is, what do I do when I get knocked down? And it's not necessarily utilizing motivation or fear to get up or get back up, get started or get back started. What is truly the thing that keeps you going is when you take the perspective, all right, I got my teeth kicked in, what am I supposed to learn from it? And there's three ways to learn from getting knocked down. One, what was I responsible for this? How am I responsible for getting knocked down? Two, what did I do to attract getting knocked down? And three is the most important one. It's what am I doing to participate in this perception that this is getting knocked down, not getting promoted and protected? What am I doing to participate in a perception of being a victim? What am I doing to participate in a perception that I'm in pain, right? And you know what instantly takes you out of it? Is if you can train your mind, what am I supposed to learn from this? Instead of, how can I get revenge? How can I overcome this? How can I resist this? Whatever it is, it's just simply how and what am I learning? And then once again, you're on that progress chain again that aggregates, compounds exponentially and accelerates your life.
In order to have credibility, you have to have gratitude, you have to forgive yourself, because those mistakes are going to happen. They don't diminish your credibility. It's what you do with your mistakes that diminish your credibility. When you hide from your mistakes or hide your mistakes or run away from your mistakes, that's going to affect your credibility. When you stand up and illuminate your mistakes. but you hide from that stuff, you don't illuminate it, you don't face it, you have no credibility. You have no credibility. You must work on your credibility and stick by your values, gratitude, empathy, accountability.
I believe in something bigger than me that loves me more than my mom and knows everything. So when I try to put my hand in a fire, the universe slaps me the same way my mom would, and it's not punishment, it's protection and promotion. I just don't know that relationship, that business deal, that opportunity is going to burn me. I just don't know. I'm human. There's an omniscient source that loves me more than my mom, so I'm just getting slapped to protect me and promote me, not punish me.